PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining. Needs Kennedy, the hope for the youth. NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kennedy Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Suaba, my Kennedy. No ma, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kennedy the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
No, my baby.
Mama, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy, yeah.
Why does the Ghana is true, but Ghana needs Kennedy to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
Suaba, my Kennedy. No, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy, yeah. Suaba, my Kennedy. No, suaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Suaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kennedy Agyapong, no, my enemy, yeah.
Vote for Kennedy.
Number one.
Vote for Kennedy.
Let's get it done.
Vote for Kennedy. The people's choice.
And Kennedy Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah.
Kennedy, where she knew the Asante Force Kennedy, Agyapong Force Kennedy, well Force Kennedy, Ezima Force Kennedy, Agyapong Force Kennedy, Ayubu Force Kennedy, Guruma Force, Mount Bruce Force, Basa Force, Tanjaga Force, Enfante Force, Wasa Force, Sergi Force, Latte Force, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano.
For na mo say yemfa today's agenda to asomidi e de ya amofa boache efri sabre e kro no ye ba be din komo de afa the new patriotic party na no pay ye call a ora ene MPP election on mobile be committee ya ti ora jo say we so the committee no opani a wono na ye trotro for penny edema committee no hokodi nkomo menua ya moa na ye hwe proxy a committee na ka se afiwe ya bato a ye ba beto a MPP presidential primaries no my proxy free na me na me kai o man for say the last election I to ye na abruwa bi betiatia mu abruwa na asem ye tietia eno ane se agya nani hu ade na ofa na na ka ho se onkogya no na onfa ni sankotim emfama nti ono so na adwen ni se obeto e de ama MPP so Dr. Bawumia na ekọ na omuduru ho no na oka kire electoral commission papa no ho ne se na ebe boa na na akoto se na no so kra wo na adwen je se abruwa na nya proxy se o de soma ne na no no a obudu ada kan mo na ne na no mfa ne nsa ne tim no de ko tim o mampani Muhammad yesu o so mfa tim ne ho na o de tim ya oba na o se na he na so mfa tim no se mi so mfa tim MPP papa no a o free slim no o mfa tim o ma na pani ni so wonu agina ne medu nyina free slim na owura Mahama na Dr. Bawumia o se ha Dr. Bawumia ana o so na de ya ne nya ho na o de tim yo ya boy no ko no o sere na adwene ne se enya de ane nana no ba bi opese odi tim no odi tim enti utie owura ya mo a je ahodo akoso abato ahodo akoso ene proxy ho nsem aba committee ne ba na omo tena ase review niam ahodo e wo mu nyina sense election de wo ya ne atwam no ene boa ma hunu ba bi a obekọ enti sabre ba bi egina sese no e ade a owura jo se usu committee no omo enti ase mu abato e beto ene se proxy nya de am be ma kwan unia ubeto aba bra na yemfa ballot paper ne nhye wonsem na bra beto na ni kasem ne se abrante ba akon so freye e wo bra me bi ahoma nso ba na ono ba beto na ba oba na obi ato no proxy a ofira ma no ne ene ba nto ono de one committee no ya adwene mpanimfo a me no bedi nkomo anope no me no omo ebedi sankomo no ne ahwe se ho behia se proxy no ebe ya adwuma yemfa nya adwuma ana se enkayama kwan na proxy no enye adwuma ora Philip Tum yebo akwaba
yo minya amofa
bokode
awrade adom
okay
me ho ye pa na pa cho so
me ho ye
ele awrade ase
ma me yo isa akwaba na ho ti sei
me ho ye
okay
kwade nti ya popon adawo na me ho ye
oh ye bo so me free ho constituency constituency o wa no didi nkomo kakra ho say a wo free fie
oh me ni bin mukasa
okay
na ada no t-shirt madam de ma me no ma free bin mukura ka kire o mo se ni
bakwa akoma omo da ase aja o mu anu afree fie no ahwe se de esi ekro tuma me fa ho hyase e se be bi agina se no de o hwe owura jo se wusu a na brabo a wabo o parliament house from constituency ba parliament deputy speaker ejuma wo ye neat utie ne background ne ejuma wa ya e ho tipa ora am wa kire se opani no peso de nkekan bia be baba to ye baba to nti o ma dwen yo se proxy ma yemfa enya ejuma na nyese o ma dwen yo se keke o mo ba ye no o mo hwe abato ya to ahodo atwam no eni ma ahodo akoso bom ani proxy ho nsem ahodo akoso issues and control. This election is crucial. The MPP, two years as a set party no hot tea no a year jumanti. Omo fan year maybe no most said there be. Yes, I'm for national election cry to obey. Makwan me proxy. In the other na so win to me mana so area. Ye makwan nanka or ma will be end to man. Maminti.
Yo me, mama ni ka menchia Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the incoming president of the Republic, 2029 January 1. I'm saying now pay I said na proper so Eastern region ewo in Sanwom do Nigeria or dey ashase enti enchia so kokra nkoma no na menchia so pani senior reverend ambassador Isaac Osebon so Father Chapel na menchia me so pani ba ko Reverend Mrs Rosemont Gardiner eye na Osebon so simple to so mienu menchia asikam chebia sikamu hine na wasanchia achem akotia takra sekine michia sampani fo nyina no pai ema obi ache wonya yemra yasemso proxy a part of electoral process no now is proxy is not only in there even elections nko a emu bi a companies and as shareholders in various organizations, you know, what you call annual general meeting AGM. Now say untimi nko as a shareholder, you free be a friend proxy, same as you call near to aba in terms of decision a passing resolution. Untimi appoint to be nominated to be in your name. E man call this Agyapong amount. Nti in kind of people mu dey nya dey ebony. But in the issue, in the event of MPP and as an election, you know, and Honorable Joe Wise, now Jimmy Media, because he's been a member of Parliament for so many years. He has been a second deputy Speaker of Parliament. I don't that should be also a substantive Speaker of Parliament. When Yami Aduna Honorable Agyapong ever be president. Into your free be okra knowledge or when you ever near cost in the past because. Because you know, the issues be very by. And 2023 presidential promise there was a similar issue about Ebimu Ekotu about in project created so many issues. And now dreaming in demo, and I think that anyone who as a chairperson of the committee, but when the committee as soon as me I presented the case, I come so much as I know. At this time, at this season, election say quick. And who send me be no they very careful na ye side in if you send a bear obi nkonya mratipobi enkonya bibi nyaso nka say we ni we ntina ankoyi na e de achiwaje akoba entima adwemu ni send e oka no me gitum I think say in the right direction sabi o wan koto aba
okay
okoto ya but what I say enti say o kan odi scenario say aberwani dey betima happen sa obetimi aka ten say we na nkoto man on the pros watch nkoto ba mo asomasi obeko obetimi akoyo otherwise then abetimi wanya to untimi ko uni ho na untimi ko yi wa ba ni free mu ko ya de atum ni ato aka ho enti say be ya de sanity beba na nchiwaje bi amma no sabi why ready say MPP party no do party na u twa take it fi US aba u twa take it fi here aba no party na ba so no sabi u accept so be party executive in the diaspora no sabi period enye ohyeso opemu nso be so party nje konwa ba so be so party a u ye delegate but what I say u ye delegate or a representative of a whole constituency or a branch within the diaspora. Inti Bradua said diaspora no crowd no your contribution. I'm sure say diaspora they have omo fans, omo musika. They can sponsor you to buy a ticket for you to come. Every no boom. It's omo your contribution crowd as all plan say in the next 3 months. And 2 months, oh bagana. I mean it shouldn't be a problem. Take it in the Sabia here. So you crowd na ni boy dey there. Man, but they are here. Delegate, we are delegate of a whole constituency. So they should sponsor you to come. Who tell you BBA also ultimately sponsor. You are just coming as a person to vote on their behalf. In Timpacho, yeah, I know say almost some of the petition are called.
Yeah, I've been on 30 branches.
Yes,
it science Omone committee no nya been to the petition about neck. It's a part of the democratic process now. By the best say chairman for sebi you say mu yedu mu nye sebi nipa mu ye ha nti e be hyem nia chairman ni committee ni kan ye nti o masi e for a reason say na be ya wenchi bi amma na ko say me suma se ko to ma me o ko e no ko to ma nipa ofro no anything na ya mo di san hye ba ye nyitum na ye mbo abo say party ni kra na ye see e be finance na say e development fee ye papa no nu ko nti yenyi sas kan bi fast yenyi bi fast sponsor no mo na meto aba no so mo so still na no mo niska yen sponsor no mo entwa ticket o mo hotel film aduane e be fa mo e one day conference ye to aba no 31st ye wie no mo na meto aba no na ye se mo ntie committee na ase na emo nyina na sanity emra party no may raise the issue of representation of people's amendment bill and abel law senka ade na yemo monto ho no re amo ase dey no main national one crowd intimi implement here intimi sha say inti I think say kakaka gradually you see the best I ever boy near electronic voting na we do my boy and look at the omo no there the systems are there and they American organization association ahoro mu professional bodies omu na no corporate time here elections na general meeting na no ya nya face to face election by omo system omo there
I think it's a go hours from an opportunity to until you people and there's a code about personal email and your telephone number and you access to that code. It gives you the right to go into your system and vote. Into automatically those people voting electronically. And you know the number, say be only 100. There's no way of a voting because when it's electronic voting, because there's a special code there will be individually. To log in, now vote to ultimately sign a double voting. But what I say, we should look at how more than a bit because now digitalization, any side electronic man, it has come to stay. Until we should be thinking in that direction. Now you more. So we need macro now, and when you're prosy. I know they are direct to the person. So no acting if you know what I mean. They have access to the internet. Or quite any problem say the connectivity is so good. They can even look at that option quickly within the next few days. Just a small setup.
Blocking other people from voting. About proxy and consola.
Well, it will be because in the party's own constitution, proxy but what I think I say a part of the electoral process. And from so it is right in the right, proxy is part of the electoral process. But committee no NTSA what has happened in the past, especially in regards to presidential election, already
the issue of no cancer also yarea my medical report.
Yes.
Afi se also to be by be no so dey be dane asem foforo na kwesa ade na omrai wo ho no nipa no person de
be yes.
Sisi e be ko ani e be achi empene e be pene ne ade no omo yi e afri ho e ba ne sa affect party no kwan bia so in terms of nipa o my adwen se nko so to eto aba.
I know they will be crowded to their court. Honestly, because say in the party's electoral process, is allowed until be on the grounds of health. Napomudinti, the doctors won't mean for flight, Emma. And only provided all those evidences in the bar. Now, also denying or wait, my take your electoral
internal election.
Oh, yes, as I say, internal election, that's the first process in petition on my own. And the petition has a 24 petition in criminal. The person can go beyond the party constitution, not the national constitution, because the national constitution is supreme to every other constitution. Until a barrier say, be a one infringing and answer, what depriving the panel of his electoral right. But what I say, intermediate, say, American. Say,
now, you say, court is here because Omaka. Whether or not say Obebano, a new time why they are there, a year, and I wait me a cocoa say, I feel your mama man.
Anto, and then I come here. Okay, I get it.
I dare no young NC, you could do anymore.
That's why I preach you. Okay, why am I not the kind? And that is true, but for me, I think say they should engage them. Now, committee, the reasons are already taking that decision, almost explaining Nipantia. I mean, secretary to the committee or can want some, send an hour can. Then I connect engage those parties. Now, no more change for yes, be a denial, but send them 24 committee need a ban. You know, me agree 1, 2, 3, Timontia say, name say more cost of transporting our money ban require baby team halfway. And I say, Buanama bar. Then I make an electronic use with my another option. They have IT company that can create that platform. A better sensitive, a better securitizer, obedient to me penetrating Twitter. It's just going to be for those people outside of the country. They can easily vote through the electronic universities now. That's what they are doing. Most of the SRC events and elections sometimes they do. You don't need to physically be there to vote. You can recently. Graduate school, University of Ghana Business School. Elections. I mean, we are just sitting on a phone, alert number. Then, or student ID, boy, name access. List of people now so who select it automatically go into the system and it's secure. So we can do something like that for their interest.
Mama Joyce, my brother, UK now near the battle. Edru ho say na mo ba to aba no say dey say wontumi ma na kakane no obetumi ama obi ato e dey amount but enema bi atwam akokɔ so ampanimfo no afunu nti omo se dabi obeba abra
yo before me answer question me first akonya we chia identify nyina MPP ne omo beto sa presidential election me chia bosome for home so Kencity Media me chiamo Intia mebusuafo ene le sofo Pastor Sam na me ma wo mu nyina very good morning. Me chia UK for nso communication department nyina me chia mo. Asaba wo bisa me your friend said in some ways Honorable Joe Wise, as I know him, because I was in Parliament with him, was a very positive person. And when you've been swat, or PPBA, pepper, one year ziggy. So I say, well, you'll be all pet, said BBA, not so one more caught Nasi, no more saying a course so last time. In real movie course and then Crophobic complaining, and my nipper be free. It is a saying, a choir. One of the ways, me assure say this is not the only way.
Yeah.
One of the ways that a man for fast so a year fracadam. It is a saying, yeah, Max Adiano and maybe ma. I don't see why people should complain.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, first partner not UK for no, and America for, and Belgium for, Italy, Germany, Holland. Omoba na super delicate conference na no moba beto abana. Most cases, you know, as parents, you know, no ma engrofoniska.
Okay.
Omoba no ma kosla no ma some funds. Minim says all of it and answer some of it and now
take it out the buy.
Take it no so there. And yeah, easy sir.
Yeah.
It depends. Christmas time, yeah. Okay, January is a bit cheaper. But you're looking at $1,500, £1,200, 1,000 something euros. And yes, but most of the time, you know, one more baby, you know, one more person back on a baby, see, and I be a year be an wedding be an adoring be one more to me buku a tour in advance. Now, that time when I'm mobile, yes, I did. So it's well known, 31st of January. It's therefore Mayor Minima. Na no so when we see the time we go on so beba and there will be coach na because na dwuma for a man kwan the debia was I dey we grant am say maybe the doctor certificate cause your friend say na me yare but risk because oba na say BBC na bia wo ko Italy ya na wo ko fa na bibi ko ye wa wo ba ya yi wadi and then so nye easy so obenya bi papa e wo abrochire ordinary work dey obenya but say bia who are bedroom papa beer, and yet simple so when I say, what's their life? It's immediate, one will say, one more and trembling microphone. The best thing they say, if they can, I mean, a chum kai, so bet me I hear some electronic something, say, because will bet me I email, and I be no actual, say, when I made to a man. Now, one make it sure, say, there will be evidence for the people to see, say, me vote na asimesi na me pay it e whole finance wo chapters no in every country beyond so UK says say chapters be it they should fundraise and help them to come if they cannot come no the best thing is say some one or two electronic ways are between atwa many tna brochi ho kra na na womu say enipa dodo say and womu true from UK and na asimesi benten one and toma asimesi not just a vote no enyira na me no dey me advice am me dey be mo say at this particular time no this time no be prepare we people should stop say be on be try say womu benum because some matiti wo masomo no say one year na say koda what say the last time da ho no say you real candidate A B C D ya be say ko opposition bi na sa de no so e ba emmoa MPP for not just say a party no ye ko into extension you better to say dodo so we maboa dodo e bi ni wiase bi wo ko say aka emmoa bebre be ko into extension it is MPP ko into extension. Most of the people no ever call other parties. I'm not joining other parties. Party no, if because CPP better. They should do everything in a way say about boa. I'm a bibia, a court voting. Na bibia so I transparent. Earlier, do be when be I any na ever call lobby. Ya kwa ko jina ni panencha ni akopejano. Say una we winner. but so koye ye wo shenanigans na ayi chairman supposed to kai wo shenanigans na dia I tell you party no emwa so they should do everything 100% transparent.
Let us say 107.1 Net 2 TV Okuseku says to all intents and purposes the proxy voting issue could have been better managed than has happened. From the past experience, the MPP as a party must learn to plan all internal elections to ensure that party elections from now enjoy maximum goodwill from potential voters to maximize unnecessary suspicion and then mistrust. Okuseku ewo damfa ena ode we by opani aseda trade ampon edia. So say ye nyina no utie nkomo a ekoso no a nipa no do no an owura do se usu adwen but ne omo kan say there should be a way a ebetumi aboama ono mantimi ma no so ato aba bia electronically o metu bia nipa nan no maka mo abom ye say na madam okay okura hospital e say me yare mantimi amba na ye de amatwum tum so ba no aka kire mo say aba no ko ama ke afi what we do I say ya friend na afa fichire me ke ofri eyi na ba UK na ba ya born pound ya born say pound so pounds be esu oji ya born ya fa no muni o etin benefo ne say he ye mfa ye nka so bi nkoto ma obi bia obetumi abra ontumi a na watena se me gidi say ekoye na no pen so ye wura ken ahia na adwuma ase e Eastern region tum e na Eastern region me fa no so ento
yo ende ma me fa koyen so na ye ka dia na hwe MPP party na Eastern region the second largest in terms of votes generally the whole nation we just Ashanti region sorry I'm saying the third we Greater Accra na ya Ashanti na aba Eastern in terms of population na we ba MPP elections there we Ashanti about Eastern acquired the second in terms of MPP, even on at Parliament, in terms of parliamentary, we are Ashanti region, parliamentary numbers now about Eastern. Enunti waba nidiemu, and none of pay. Honorable shall say, in some advocacy constituency of wha now I call Ayiswano. Okay, that's on Kukra, come incoming president. Yami Aduma ene me so so team nuka me so so me frɛ François and open so mu kwade omo ho am so okay ene mu Yesu fi studio a ye trom wo e wo ho na ya be boni chidom na ensempa honorable Ken e wo ko region bia is so unique region bia ni message o den o dey call every generally on kasa about creating jobs and employment but creating jobs no region bia ni dynamics any resources are region here endowed. Now, you see, as a BBA, be Eastern region, BBA, say Kashua, or call for commons, Eastern region, Kashuni, Diego, Robber, Cra, Western region, Robber, Eastern region, Okwa, when you Robber, Dia, Oba, a farmer, a Bruce, Eastern region, resources, our hobby brave. Nema, your dear, your friend is saying, Clay, dear, this is one of the jobs, sir. Nipa will be na ayo Eastern region say ya you ceramics ni na is common ntimi so say ni odu baby dey say JJT side we nkoko na sa message no e be cause because a man of war na adwuma mo ye no omo tutu ayo tutu sanema na e create so much job and because the natural enema we do man panifo come here tell say we did ayo mu ni sanema na enye practical uni problem with your health enti market no so wo ho a oko anase yetimi engage omo na ebuom with expand omo factories no omo ye na na ebimu an omo timi produce more exportation of this ceramics no they need to export to their co ama a job will be a bread Eastern region for some ejuma aye enti saa nema no na mejiri ze nei obeka ho asem ene nema hora ka ono ngasa ene ni ato from kube ni saa nema ni na abani Eastern region so ye region resource open eba tourism so I'm saying any voter will be compete because New Job enough you're a lot of places are you try to be developed Oba Oyoko Miami Kuma your virgin as I saw her kuku for no land why ye hu djuma se that be converting to eco park already in eco park back wo your friend say Tafo side or they call Busu. Yes. Yes, and it's one of our plans. Any info focus, especially Oyoko dear, you be creative one of the eco park was asking that on so. I bet more competitive eco park, Dachi Biano. I can't open you job of I never correct assassin. No more with investors. Now it mean developing sir or assassin or name find eco park. Your people who will bring you meet me ama aboma you from Friday any juma about agriculture, especially creating this friends and greenhouse farming. But what I say, greenhouse farming there our focus will be just on vegetables on kwan you meet me so much vegetables or new job in north and south to make it so much job ama mabunade and a greenhouse farming so they say you. It's just about having infrastructure over here. We have big land. Senya, you need to ask me. We have big land. Senya, other regions almost as now. We can specifically jobbing south, new jobbing south and north. As I'm making. Yes, greenhouse farming. I mean, vegetable. We can also become the hub of vegetable production in this region. It's my feeding region for me now. It's the idea. Oba, yes, sure no. So why? Now you must so or you to create this greenhouse farming here and question.
Now be a so much there now as I say a passion of your life.
That's true.
I don't know pan to year no year.
That's true.
Or can you ma hold all year no and check you call for a break. Now no more radio now TV down walk or 2 TV no you ma hold why ye.
That's true.
Now all see Easting in himself. Or could be a so Kessia, a Bako store, the biggest in West Africa, a bar steel plant, the biggest in Africa. Now also a cardiothoracic center, a day, but Uguso, so almost in check. Doctors in the almost $100,000 training or my week. Obusa Kolebu. They are now Dr. Frimpong Watting down capacity is say 40 or some million 80 times 2 made double times 2 be beer or then can be or yana Kessia now or man for share down who did to a passion once a passion no nipania or ye na passion moon so na sika free ba if you say and yes you can no di actually but odidi yankopon dey ashelo echi istin for so ba no ka dwuma sem say we na me dey ba momon pa yes onyankopon be ma no nkwa if you say ba obe ne kese and the pharmaceutical here also the biggest in Africa you hono mo Bosha hodo dey ba betumi akoso
this is where assassin be grow hunti ya ready say atwen no o me create mind
say na nanom say achi aho
ai
before he say me chia no
but me ka che no
me dey share me ba me sra no
but me ka che
why mami ti o penny no ko Easting mami ti
ko esio so ansa no akọ oda eti on to ye Eastern region eti so what enema obey o no ebi be ko ni papa
man can't even radio stations only say open radio station in Ghana has here a huge building more space at Kencity
there
or the here omo akan yan
obi adisa obi sikaka
me Kennedy akompro ne passion no sa na me smiti me yoba o as me bibi am ye na kase me see me hotel some time ago na ye efie no so me ye ne kakraka me see me stores about Spinters Road and also me ye ne kakraka and to asofo enso wa buy tre me see me fie e wo esiwa and also kakraka wo mo ka trim say hey wo dan ya wo see enso dan nya say scatter ho na me di you but me ma me wu ye ni ntina wo say me baby fast so dey be ya ye ni mu wiase na ebusuafo efie no so ni pet wo na nya asem gitoa eti me sense am nkwala abrem me wo London me bibia me ye ne kakraka eti so ye ne sa eye because obi o wani so ade hu en wo hu ade ne big say dey be ya be ni ma bebre wo aselo wo betimi aye tourism no Volta region there but I was say Biba Eastern region e bi nso ko Asante region mimi krom so say
tourism no there e be cut across the country
yes.
The headquarters no dey for Volta
yes capital head office no
that's it because we ko Bosome free ho aye wo your friend say waterfalls be brave e bi wo ho a yang tampai be dodo na do galamsey ase ni nyina eti bueno second akra ko a unsa aha say ni nyina ye tantantan yen claim yen sas ni nyina na de be ye ecotourism and it is Kakum National Park and the ni nyina no ye betimi aye bi wo Ashanti region Western region baby anato galamsey wo bia na mo to gold no wo mo sanwro wo mo sanwro subium no mo claim ni en level bibia ni ndue kube ni emfa bi nye different me trust no more than 100%. So obetimi aye etimo me enta na chi na wonye sa adwuma no na wo say wo free Eastern region no oba Greater Accra to no de me no mo bibi wo epuna no na ha oni akufo-addo na me ko bi we invite MPs bebu 6 ba me nko na me ko ye mitimi hu se sa project no mutimi ya ebema eho area ho no aye rich nkrofo beba say tourism no mo bo but your potential of 100%, you know, a move 20% neighbor. It is a to me stretching up to 80%. Just imagine how much money they bring in Ghana. Ghana will become very developed and busy and nice and beautiful. We'll be every year be Ghana. So last year, me did 60 me call Bahamas. They could do 2 weeks. Me bagel. It's a young because many G.O. It is also not young so no money budget. They will be happy to come back.
Right.
And we will have money all the time, income all the time, forever and ever. That's what we have to do. I will see a change. Me say no say na me yare wo mefu. Okay. Me son no must be a friend of cry. Okay. And when we to me call London, cry me go that hospital be 6 months when we to be na me sha. Eti your work class and me abrofui me so cry na me the only black I me class. Omo nyina so wo asene me. Eti na omo bully me. They be on person omo bully me. Enti me so me pu omo na me de omo ato from na me ti omo so na me pu omo to say drums. Eti I became a person at the bia and I want to be big.
Yeah, okay.
Enti a ram spirit mu say you have to defend yourself and you have to do dream big.
It's a dream big.
Yes, and do big.
Obia fast one motivating her to dream big. And grow forward was it? And so to me,
brutality.
Oh, me no muslimi. The whole school they were afraid of me. Say me ma link bi na wo check ya wo be hunu me story time na me go school abrotire. In the end I be me star.
Obi edwin bully.
Maybe I wouldn't allow you. My cultural place I mean tie. Because parliament sometimes ye be debate na me ma no pese wo mo kan wo aba. Say me sum wo mo. To make kasa or one MPB no for recruit MP. Oh, I put him in his place. In the end the grana Joe Wise mun na pacha man. I'm so to me kasa boa and shamano. They also make na me go along those lines.
You my raw. I'm to a kwako to Asha. One more party ni do mo ba be ka ho a free
former constituency executives, patrons,
parliamentarians, former
DCs, former
DCs, former MPs near there or do on Babacam. A bit more horns or suspended or an opinion near more didn't come on a share or say, I said the trick a cry about one tear was I didn't really.
Yo, me, that's it. I think say as part of amendment a year in the constitution in the last conference no na edisa we na party no ho niam akra nti wo to aba na ye selection they did also okaso onye current executive we na film nti in the wisdom of nipa no me proposal for that green ni say ebia nipa no otiase anase se be obi na ede ne din ko say onene the former constituency executive ye kan ho asemi nti I think say na o kana e mo ka say ochina ni yami aduma register na o compiling na beba and it's coming at the time obi abenya a copy of it then we will do what they on tiase so a ye wo see nipa na tiase nti no I think say all the teams are almost coalitions for all the 5 aspirants no me sure so obi anya copy a oni ni team ni audit team be share them I go through constituency by constituency police station by police our the team say as soon as I didn't dey shame or former or no one or shame another association into that audit no ever cost until I think that it has come also at the right time. I'm sure say now we have the whole of December and even half of November to do that audit. The January no so until no it's good. Emra now issues be our hono energy so say about to be okoto aba say na be ya say nipa bi omu na say bi say ghost names so say dey names are you meet my dey ayi ni na dey every mo and sana ebrinadu in the thinking of committee no say American honorable Joe Wise a very astute lawyer, very experienced person. While running a lot of I think that running DVL some time ago, and during his period there was a lot of transformation. To me, I believe in that particular man. So much, but as a political person, I would be party at Parliament, you know, he's thinking about the interest of the party rather than be personal interest. Because for any year, who knows that should be Ebebua on one person for his own personal reasons obi nimu obi ada she betima boy na ntino nia all she show me there banede is in the right direction say bantem na yetimi scrutinize ni ahwehwem obi enye executive and obi a former na we na edi obi be hye hwa ni gina betima adedi na aboa je gina na ebi office ebi a obi bibi in your interest that she be na woni sa position no na akwati wankasa tiyenye bibia say very open and objective. And now the honorable Agyapong so if you are calling for peace there, and if you are calling for unity, there should be equity. I thought I say, per se, relations are equal. And Tiasemra, Yahuntem, as from Jimra, as from Jimra, there, and you need to crema, very objective. But what I say, Senator will be, you know, being good, because say, we are me, and do the embassy. Now, you know, why at all. And that is what yes simple for. Now you can yes eba na unum so asoma si wewu a quickly let us know. O constituency team say team a o anu me adwuma say unya access to it you know now we say nipa we need share police station na sorry constituency na nipa ne den ye ni film but what I say because nipa ni wewu but what I say obi o ntimi nko result onye Jesus Christ and I want to know I'm a bankum I'm so meto aba and the objective is for the interest of every person in this party. During the quickly draw the attention of Umponifu or police station or constitution. Not inform me now you say as much as I'm a former be a youth organizer and as a former secretary be a new job enough and a new job myself and I Medina and I dentano only hope you want to say evidence. Who evidence say nipa no say we ni ho on tiase quickly bent na so kobama ne na sakache po no e bia na mistake na aba na omuri nipa ni ko shame na emo nyina we internal elections ayeko na yenya sa kind of good relationship na obi emma enyi adweboni bi amfani nya ho ye koto aba ye wi na ndo be wini bia no ye nyina abesan ba akota asa nipa wa kona de echi na ntiase ne nkabom emra yentem
o constituency what me awie
no the sans je ni na akoso e say ye twen na efi eyiba no ompanifo de koye na ye twen say na panifo eba ya omo chocho ya ye de koye no final you know omo de ba no and I say ye twen to check against ne oho a ye fi say we a former executive ni dia bam we ni dia bam say sa pepepe na be san fi national aba at the constituency level ani na scrutinize ahwem enye ye to kwan ye kwa akoko but you ase tie del bia me ni hia na me ni delegate ni kasa ye wi the interest of the party ye papa no me nwan me ofa no nipa ndu mo kwako contest they are all party people but what I say enti ye hunu sa ye no bia ni ntokwa obi no bia ni ntokwa ye hu ye hu say ye party ba ko na ye mfa sa adwen no ni sa ntiase ne koto aba ye kanyina na de ye ade ba ko na yese say na oma oye ka say obi or think big no dream big you know say na okay who ni sa gift na aduma chere na obadwen kitin say na no former current president o ka say nkukon kitin no ye dream say be portrait from akese na I employ nipa be 100,000 or say kuku bon kitikiti ene na yehu na yehu na say 24 hour economy omonti ase omode year campaign. They don't understand 24 hour economy. Only Honorable Agyapong is looking about 10 years, 20 years. Look, me, I'm a developed person. I'm a supposed to be over the next 10 years. And a President akufo-addo, the free senior high school. But free senior high school wasn't for 1 year. No. You don't think about new. Yes, he's a finance and economics person. And that is how you are always thinking. Okay. Because you are talking about adding value to an existing asset. Say be an asset now, be appreciating value. In two quarter shares or stock marketer, you're not looking about just the dividend you are receive every month. You are talking about capital appreciation. Now, capital so appreciate here is going to appreciate over 5 years, 10 years, because profits now won't be declared in a particular year. No, then you have what we call retained earnings. Retained earnings in the year you will transfer their capital surplus. And then come out shares now turns auto shares no 20 pesos in this year. Essence profit is accumulated every year. And you are thinking about growth. Say, 100,000 as profit. Now, capital surplus are increasing. You assess the weight or the value of your shares is accumulated surplus in the dividend. It's not 20 pesos. The next 2 years, it will be at 30 pesos. The next 2 years, it will be 40 pesos. Until shares now turn 20 pesos. In the next 10, 20 years, it will be 100 cedis per share. That is what we call capital appreciation. It will be all think about the future as a businessman. You want to appreciate the worth of your investment. You already know there, we dear said you ebeko. But now who accumulate here, that ebe increasing value. That is what Honorable Agyapong is talking about. Inti the cancer job creation plan. In his thinking as a businessman, he is not finance the private sector.
Well, I can also call Asian
the Asian economic policy. Yeah. That is it. In the Asian economic policy, you're looking at identifying individuals with exceptional skill and gift. Nipa bi abedi ya e wa chede yankopon de ma o. Passion and gift. And nipa di di.
Memo ato so. Okay. A serious businessman like Kencity Agyapong, anyone more into books, finance and what think alongside me tie dey okay.
Yeah.
Because ono dwene say ni sika no be koso na mo so mo dwene say sika no e be koso wono ma wo mo te ba mo sua ade akoso no so ne ana mo sika se mo so e wo fo ma dia mo sua ade ankoso mo nim no wo fo ba mo sika se no wo so na mo sua nwa nso akoso no mo nim no wo fo ba mo sika se no so wo fo
me am fa simple ade ba kope. You see the catch the man for say job adwuma say you aka salary. It will not make you successful.
Yeah.
Salary doesn't make you rich.
You are right.
It is entrepreneurship.
Yes.
And TV, yes, economics, yes, chapter in finance, chapter in accounting, economics. Now, you create all the professional qualifications. You are so good an accountant, so good and a finance person or financial manager. Near say to salary man, 100,000 and 10,000. There's no company that will double your salary within 1 year. See that it will never happen. No matter how exceptional you are, or salary is only 10,000. Next year, do 20,000 that. But I want to make you grow. For 10,000, the next year, bit man cover even 40,000. Entrepreneurship. The gifts are between this kind of your passion.
So the difference is passion.
What
and your passion, but why are you saying no position?
And they will do normal salary. 120,000, 10,000. Obeja, we show ma. I do my school papa. They will be some account. But near obeye properties I bet my employ nipa am nipa nya for so say they are working under you, not just say you know. That is the difference. Okay. Honorable Agyapong is always talking about creating value, creating wealth, creating businesses. Go create businesses. The good thing is that say 100,000 this man growth na obinya no profit never no utua salary na area abambeji what we call corporate tax about 25%. They are carrying now a good bottom. But also be salary worker. Now busum you salary 10,000 now you the next month 10,000 now be salary. Aji bibia make am.
Go with your passion.
Go with your passion. Entrepreneurship. And the many pedi. And you know Honorable Agyapong is talking about the fact that MPP delegate somebody should vote for Honorable Ken, who is not just going to create job for you to be receiving salary. No, but of give to no passion and one. Or be provided an enabling environment, ammonia resources, not just physical cash, but be provided tools and equipment so yeah steel bender fabricator who fabricate here obe provide this here mount the tools kwafa ko adwuma over time tools na and Asian for no what I say almost all exceptionally good in your area. If for describe the resource now, I show. G pumping resources amount. Almost physical cash. Well, they'll give you some form of what we call working capital. I'll be trying how they are turning market. But the instrument and equipment for operations needed, they'll buy it for you to work. Then over a period, now uchiano kakra. Because over 12, sir, can you well winning yourself out of the government support. About now, who as individual, you know what you're going to do. You are not just going to receive income in terms of corporate taxes or income. People are very employable. Those individuals are employable. They are dependents who are dependent on some of them to be live good. Until one person who creates one job, the multiplier effect is that all job back on creating a benefit so nipa bebre so. I'm almost on and that is the thinking of Honorable Agyapong. As a delegate, as an FPP member, no, that is where we should be looking at. Somebody who is coming here, or gift, any new deal one. One man who a kind of yashi debi, near parts in the way yashasem, near Hona one of a or Kanya, or back, no make job, no more a journey be a ya, also so over to my young one penny be. Now, a corner could be a wide at all.
That's my man for commercial break. Yeah, call for commercial break. Mom, okay, the 2 TV, you know. Yeah, we can in Yuma Hodua, why, yeah. Akesi ano pena meka ho asem no omubeyi ede akirem na mo akeka kransan na yadan ye ho aba on radio nso e wada commercials aye bebo ye ba ma me joy se ba na fe ma ba ho na ya hwe abato ya ye ba bi ekoso ho me din ede ya mo fa bot mo me na ya
needs Kennedy the hope for the youth. NPP delegates listen to the call for a leader who can stand up tall. Kencity Agyapong, the man with a plan to uplift Ghana, hand in hand.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No ma, tuaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
Oh man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no. Kencity agenda, Ghana's hopeful plea for the hopeless, a chance to be free. Jobs for the jobless, a vision so clear. Kencity the answer, year after year.
He's a man for the poor with a heart so kind, a PhD, a brilliant mind, the hope for Ghana, shining so bright, leading us forward with all his might.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
No, my
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Why does the Ghana is true, but Ghana needs Kencity to see us through.
To build a nation strong and bold, a future of promise to have and to hold. He is number one. He is number one.
He is number one.
Tuaba, my Kennedy. No, Tuaba, my Kennedy.
My anyano.
Tuaba, my Kennedy.
A man for power.
Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy. Tuaba, my Kennedy. No, Tuaba, Kencity Agyapong, no, my enemy.
Vote for Kencity.
Number one.
Vote for Kencity.
Let's get it done.
Vote for Kencity. The people's choice.
And Kencity Agyapong.
Let's all rejoice. Oh yeah.
Kennedy Agyapong never negotiate. Kennedy, watching you be Asante Force, Kennedy, Agyapong Force, Kennedy, well Force, Kennedy, Ezima Force, Kennedy, Agyapong Force, Kennedy, Ayubu Force, Kennedy, Enkra Force, Kennedy, Mendebenta Force, Kennedy, Mana Force, Chokose Force, Dagoma Force, Kongoma Force, Guruma Force, Mount Bruce Force, Basa Force, Kanjaga Force, Enfante Force, Wasa Force, Sergi Force, Latte Force, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano, Bama never Oceano, Ayonwa, one ebe on one ebe on one ebe on one ebe on Canadiana, the Canadiana, upon Breco, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano, Bama never Oceano. Kennedy, watching you be Asante Force, Kennedy, Agyapong Force, Kennedy, Force, Kennedy, Mana Force, Chokose Force, Dagoma Force, Kongoma Force, Guruma Force, Mount Bruce Force, Basa Force, Kanjaga Force, Enfante Force, Wasa Force, Sergi Force, Latte Force, Kennedy Agyapong never Oceano.
Abusiafo ya na mo ase yemfa today's agenda no ento aso nia ye ma mo hwe ye e wona 2 TV no ye ono amo ken ni nyuma hodo a ono ankasa efiri ni botom enim die mo ne passion waye e na ye yi e de kire mo no efiri na rekro mo be koso na mo ahwe sanse so kwatro kwaso be ma ntoma no ati ni di de na opani no kan nya agro e na odi media da bia meka me say e passion or never be brave and passion. So I last set years on Busan and one will be at the Wolf or on Tida. Time while BCC will be noir. Then you have no account was not teams which a passion. Near my passion, any pan fin of Kumamuna and you might be a dear and I'm going to video organize. On what way, Cocoa, I have to turn in Cartier. But them PC. But I just want them move so now stress. A bois Emma society and so ya ho high. And just my bro about to about the free name Abon Moon Sem or my do Babe Council a former MP into over to be. Offer as I am saying.
Oh, one more friend that time I'm in UK because not me papa ni aketwa no wo tene wo some kwa ye no wo ansana ye de ne babe bi wa. To one more friend me na me de me documents protest ID card, passport size pictures, and a form no. For Sunday, na me feeling and yes, I declare no or yeah. na chire no yes wo mkoko organize album no na ebinum entokwakwara ko si kumase se ebinum si ebinum nya entitled so ombe enti yebe yiwa film kakra ko so ho enti afa na me former chairman or my uncle me my brother enti my friend no me sim pese me hunu de ekoso enti me next week so boso me friend no woma wu nyina ye yi woma film obi a won kan bia ye mfa ne enkam na bibia akọ pepe because san medical aka this time wa wo be tempt say wo be ye any kanana ana any wagaju bia no ye mfa wo nche ye mfa wo
na dia be bo party no
said o ma ye album santos ye be hu ye be check
me kan say ye se be to bi ye waniji
ye manage dodo
kane no ne ye mo ntu bi o
say enkrofo bi na because honorable cost or yes ye me ntu
abani pa bi bo ma no so ye campaign ni
enti a good saba because they say medical team number 1 say
candidate here number 1
me candidate here number 1
adendia
na so we me nua bema and friends wonu no obetimi aye adwuma no wonu na menim se obetimi aye
oka ni mi nubu mu a oyo nua bema no obetimi aye
obetimi aye enti onu ana na me sese me da wheelchair mu kura da dey aye mpia me nkobekwa akoto ama
ndi se wo kwa election na se bia obusu afo wo ma ntu bia ma wa no mpeso mo kire se
wo ma ntu ama na kire se wo mo mpew na wo mo ni jidie wo
mu ya mfa ne se bia wo MPP ni na se bia nka okokọ MP unuanom bia NDC fo anko mo meto aba ma
mo de nko meto
sa na se wo ma nto ama wa
wo ma nto ama wo de na kire se wo mo mpew but so de esi ehunu afa ken ho de se ye wie we na NDC fo kura beto ama and me wa NDC fo bi wo adenta enso se me tisimu se me ba adenta de won bebo ame
apa campaign na ye kama
won mo pema sem keke
because se na ochi adenta fo yi
eta me cheo
sometimes ya na nwa kakra se de okay we say dey ntino ken also e mini abema e no no so na betumi aye na je say ye ma bi no na ekobo
ya
o kwa bato na wabusuafo anta wachi a e kire say if say obepe wo MPP ni unuanom bi kura e bi o me NDC fo MPP fo ayi wo ni dwabe north say be parliamentary candidate do you expect to say unuanom me NDC fo beto betia
dabi on say obia epre ko babia na sumbedwo no na ohwe na bokena he's been an MPP person strongly yes na butu afọ ben ho nyina at all levels na omu na epushi menim na dofo bi a omu relating in a way that be omu ka share me so mo nyina mo na mo nya adwuma ma ona boken sanko for me come NDC for omu ya strong NDC me ne kra bi so mu tie me na omu ka say mo fa emni kra last 2 years na year campaign 2023 no say you jam no na me polling agent emaken election day enti nipa ne so mo wode mo ina mo fa camera mo de ne ba de a imu say de NDC for yedimi yen me kan be background mo ka say obibi ntina yedi honorable kenchi say e bi oben kakra nti mo de ne ba de a me election no ye be ko to ba ma honorable ken there's a lot of people out there omu entimi nto abayibi they are so passionate about honorable ken some can because omu jinedi and you know amova one interesting thing about the consistency nano kan ene odasu kan or chance or kan so exceptional he ni pe nyina no me consistency how
even Ghana akramesha dem hu
enye common sa
consistent
enye common sa so because I didn't mean or chance and it's all because of a truthful person obi honest any truthful be I say no cry no cry ade chan won tan dwen se we kan na o kan bi but odi atro na ade chan na won dwen se ndi dey na me kan nra but obi o kan no cry no or consistent that is honorable Agyapong and dey bi na me kan say baby e do as a nation ye won krofo a omo nim de ni nyansa obetimi di aye but what we are lacking and we don't have now is that leadership with a purpose, leadership with a focus. Some make when I'm person me now when I'm actually was a boy into and found listen obelusu the personal and when you're being in Nigeria who train the person for Hana Eko. Now let me convince you with your honesty say upon your DHE or your honest. We are honest no be the way through because what you call looking within. So he says now don't cook for the cameras and say Ghana beyond 8. That's what I said. They looking within. When you be a leader or your focuser, Obeka in opposition at their campaign. But in your power, I'm telling you, he cannot honor it. Be true to ourselves at this point. Say there is no political party only a form of financiers or maybe businessmen. That's what I say. And this business, and people all push you with their resources, you know, or your importer, or your businessman or importer, and then mafia will trade. That's what I say. Or import two more, or import two sugar to that businessman. Or bomb out there, we need president. Now, president, when you focus, he will obey to thinking. Or we cannot. Yes, and
the resist us because my dream say here. Now, my dream say, me dream of one mentias. In fact, my dream say, me dream of one mentias. One who is sitting at here was I resist, era Dr. Mahmoud Bawi and me to about the man. In fact, na ne mame
and this
aboboni nuanom bidin a omoda so yan
this for papa kra former council of state member
country na political party a woman so asamba wa kwanya to lead the party to become a president enye nwa se nkati aboa na se o papa ne nuanom bi still to aba ma o me yan DC for enye nwa ana say asem na say bi nkati e kan enye no kra de twetwema so kakra ne say enye no kra nke bia Dr. Bawumia issue statement asem na o kan abusuafo no bia ba be ka say nti me trans na me say nti me koto aba de man sen ko be di president na nkasa ni nuanom no enye o be benefited do
so much
nti dia na ba ye nti a
man pushi na mo
man pushi no a wo mo koto aba de ma orama na ndey
24 election air campaign. I remember I made this statement on Movement TV. I'm going to me there was a million. Sure. The MPP has been tagged as an account party. And I did yeah, man, no say so MPP ni and I cannot do MPP just a bonnet and at the bonnet. That's okay. Honorable offense, Excellency Dr.
Travel politics.
Say Sana, Obakaso.
You see, era Bawumia catch the name and was say MPP for one day aba. Na me am no nti mo to aba. Ni mo fu so be e wo.
No, enu kwa de enye en osan ka to say o mu ye nipa me no mfi north.
Yeah.
Na so mo kotuma ba ko a na mo kotuma John Dramani Mahama ono be ko 4 years pe.
Yeah.
Nti 4 years no nya de Ghana for be san de ma another nod na person bi emfa. Nti mo tuma me na me de me ba mo 8 years.
Yeah.
Which for me at the time say ye campaign. It was
some no
that's the reality.
Na me ko election. Medical abo me ira mane.
Yes. Orilebo unse onuma mane.
Na ma bo we amane. Ma bo ma SDF amane. Me ni abet be dwene ho ansa. Me gado mo nyina be gina me.
Oh yeah, because I'm obusuafo.
Dey na mo friend travel policy. Me nti ase o. Say obi enu a wo kosa kokko a. Fa wo fie fro
anyway.
Na ko regional lines. Na e ko wasori. Na ko abusuafo. E ko wo yire abusuafo. Because mo ware a e abusua
na ehia.
Na ehia. Oba ne papa. Mame abusua. Na we ne papa nti abusua nan. Sa abusua nan ni nya me kam abom. Sa mo magina machi. If you say me na mo na me nimu na mo so mo nim me. Mo na machi na yenko. Say the mama kan was me nya be ma no. No no betumi so aye
adwuma.
Enti so obi bie na no ka say mo nto aba mfa ma me fi say me ye mo de a mo se bibi de travel pol me de me ntia see you. Na sa say mo openi ni kan sa bre so na ya say.
Oh you no crack. So na make yeah that's that's what we that's the truth. And listen the campaign. It's what which means that there's the same thinking almost thing. It's nipa no mpo against ah na busu for 6 ah no mo kan dey ah. Dem tin na ye ha hu bebre. But what you say? Ti dey nya hokana me dey me kan wo Agyapong. Dey also meet my day. Aye. Aye nya so nto obama no. No me di enim as a presidential candidate and then as a president of this country. The focus and what I'm looking at this is Ghana, not even MPP. MPP they say smaller. You are looking at Ghana, Fasudia, the man Otabu Kenyapong. God is using the talent, and then the gift, and then the passion. Paul. Nyagopon use Paul to establish so many churches, Anambra. So many churches. Why? Because now Peter Mo, now Philip Mo, now Paul, no, Ben, so for no shame. But Nyagopon use the passion. Or passion about so to me Jenny Ponimukasa, or to me Comisi Nipan or Comisi Domino. Nyagopon use that gift. No, this establishes so many churches, and that is what God is going to use now. Say, Kenyapong has a passion. And the passion of one, he is taking away a bit more Ghana. And he kind of PhD, no, the patriotic person, the honest person, and then the disciplined person. God, that's what we lack as a country in terms of leadership, and God has seen that gift. And now, what we need to mean say was Papa anymore. And nothing Yankopon the neighbor. Not for MPP. Kenyapong is beyond MPP. It's about he's for Ghana. Now yes, delegates say delegates yes for the interest of mining Puntu. Then ko wa say obesan ko kan we say na party be me nya ahwe sa asem dem pese meti. Party ne ba ubenya bibia agi leader na odi animu no. Enyu obe create any so any businessman be ba ko no amom resource o meti market more jobs onya bia ye no. Ena benya bibi.
Mama no ase Franco Enterprise for Adaroma na edit today's agenda everywhere.
Ayi so chair really offer you ko.
Onim no. Omo guso a omo eton ne kra do omo de bia ba be ka ho. Franco sha se a company kitwe bi but enam so omo ye no credit company ti no. Ghana for Agyapong a omo phones omo ton omo appliances ahodo omo ton open refrigerator on sabe can be air conditioner on sabe can be open microwave, open TV, and iron. Sani MFA kama ni nyina omo ewo bi. Tonne omo e the CCTV cameras. Abe kama na niema Franco the CCTV cameras ba na omo kire say say no ma ye ne say se mo ye fiera fo omo kam ho bom na mo ba installation on be ya e de ama mo ade a e de ne say omo cameras na audio e ne san wo video cameras ni bo ho a video nko a ni audio we de woni mi enu nyina nti fa ho bo Franco na munsa entumi enka bi main office no adabraka on rock this cinema na hwe ani mu omo outlet ne doso ya no afre ofra ba bia wo gina no ya bia omo aso ye ni bi wono on be kire ona wakobo wura ho ne ma no ye fo ye ma up to 40% discount channel so ko online bi no mu person be fia akwa abontinti eja online na oko francotrading.com be ko na ne ma ni nyina wo but obetumi afre 0555 939311 Franco or say phones papa fee and Joyce ye kwako wie wonsema
delegates where they make catch them de bia they make can say as the power fear we Kennedy we had the papa so bagana no be lead as president and your papa na ono ye ma no obey no times whatever millions Ghana for yen nyina so ye ho beton ye be mesramo number 1 ne de e wa na mebo etimu nyina mo nko na mo nkotuma no no ntimi mra no meboa ye na ye nyina ho nto ye afen so me refi shent mechiamo pa emrepa mu na ebenya chance no mo nyina mo besa ababim yo enti delegates mo nye mistake na ene obi ma uska 10,000 Ghana cedis na ukoji ska no how many months and how many weeks na bedi ska ne besa na nipa ne ba tina wo kon so na ye ko opposition na mfa so be ne wo so anas wo ma usa ska no na se with all powers in the ta na chikura na wo ba be wini no amaye hwe ya moawa na and sem ebeko basabasa ne wo na ho besa akiro eti misra mo ma Kennedy akompre ko Japan bra no me ye kuro no sabe wo yare kakro wo yakola ya wo no for 60 something years ontimi enanti ye wo ria kakra no atofom bem wo sori kakra no atofom bem na ye nkwayanim sese ye hi obi obetimi ananti no ekura obetimi ananti no asa tumirika na obi ehun say yes ye nkwayanim ntimi so Kennedy akompre ko Agyapong one the only person at this point I mean casa forever at this time obetimi ayesa de na maye na waji tumi amaye no ogima ye nso a wo mo beba no wo mo wo list no mu no line no mu no so na wo mo so time so na wo mo nso aba na ya toa so na yekoye ni timedamo nyina amase emrepa nso mu behu ye
Medase, former Bosomefre member of parliament, 26. New Jabino.
Mami Enfa Kuyo Saminchia.
1 minute.
New Jabino for the chairman Kojo Boating. And they are honorable Dr. Bamiani, campaign manager, but Yendi Yabusia, about New Jabino for Yabusia Sam. Obia will be original debate. We say, we are for Yendi and watching here. Ndiye champion for na ne nipa former MP honorable Nana Agyapong michane pa na no obahema no nyam sonko kra mbapa yi na se ai na current MP sitting MP na osaje obodo na afa no dijo ono so ba be share manunyam former Eastern Regional Minister honorable set Kwame champion so michano bai ebeye ni also yenti michawo na no pai na me ka share New Jabino MPP for ina se abuzanfo yeyina abusuan baako elections na yeko obi a wabi ogina enye ntokwa na emoni a nipa na eka no special dia honorable kan eka no yenti na supom obi susu ba na obeka ti na supom adop dey no sabi odini na be gunsani ani na wa we ni abe before eka na munti na munfa nkoto aba no na munkotuma honorable kan number 1 na me adma next week so honorable eba team na wo New Jabino Dr. Asai di anim any penifo akanyina amincha me mabofra ba future or one of the media guys all post to Agyapong every corner anybody any nipa ka hu na yabomu na achia no pai say they should prepare the grounds na imje honorable Agyapong wura is in there is that is where a wiane sha ase dey epie and we also energy and the proper bia no a share from where the sun rises from. It's honorable Bora is no honor ye beti niema any niema pa honorable wedding edible brain. Now you know for so say when it rises there, then honorable Ken is rising, Eastern is rising, you now be rising. I'm a being I so they be doing you now wedding. Ebe do until me cho bibia. I'm done him from penny for any to move no better me. Now no every day tremu one better machi na imidi olmai. Openi aje chum akoshe form akokra no kra aje na tikra ya domu na ase so on better echi
eni atwim se obaye anti joyce so ya da production team ya na mo nyina mo ase focus kwesininsi elekem na afei bente emphasize dan fama mo eja no so ne or celebrating the birthday head of MCR consumer ya na wase justice and mo am support on radio mo am boy nyina so yeda mo ase ye nhihye ye se nyame ya adoma era Ken kopie New Jabino fa ne no ne crew ni nyina ekoho na enkomo a emu hwam no e de afi ho e de aba se de bia meka no nipa ba ko a single handedly the life attach almost every person in this country Canadian Japan eba ayaresa hospitals ahodo a wa save wo eba enuma ahodo a wa bie eba ankrankre suku fees a wa tua passion we are na ni abrɛ ho na me de migiri so Nyankopɔn obi a wasom no wa hye na nimonyam ebre du se Nyankopɔn fa ye nyina ye so no pani no ye man be lead gan delegates to bo anu adwe ye wo na akakra ade na de kan no na wo se yetuma no wo se ye pepa wa de sa na tie e ma bibie na ada wo se be ya ne wonu mu no o man no sa betumi aka ansa no Nyankopɔn be frɛ na wa frɛ no midin e de amfa bo achi nyame ya adoma wa chana no pe be shi